All right, we have one more clip of Betsy DeVos, and this is following up, folks. This is like she realizes, oh, I had no idea the camera was on with that interview with Lesley Stahl. So I'm going to go on the Today Show and follow up on this because the President of the United States has basically, in his talk yesterday, said, we are not going to pour smoke into schools. We're not going to do that. That would be silly.
My God, maybe Betsy DeVos, maybe she was the one with the smoke idea.
He has said instead, we're going to look for very talented people who were born with the talent of being very good with guns.
School defenders.
Like people who are born being good putters, like who can handle it when the backstroke and they don't get nervous. And then we're going to train all of them with serious training, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20% of the people in the schools, and then maybe even give them a bonus, not a big one, but we're going to give them a bonus because they do have that natural talent. So that's the plan. That's the plan to protect the kids in the schools. So here's Betsy DeVos coming on the Today Show with Savannah Guthrie to, follow up, to flesh out the details.
Let's talk about this notion of arming teachers, that this is certainly one of the most eye-grabbing aspects of the proposal. And let's do the not Washington thing. I'll ask short questions and you give short answers, okay? Because I think a lot of people want to understand this. What percentage of teachers at schools would need to be armed in your mind to be effective?
I don't have a percentage. It should be those who are capable and qualified and only in places where it's appropriate.
Would there be an armed teacher in every classroom?
I don't think that would be appropriate, and I don't think anybody would agree that that would be.
What about in every grade?
I don't think that would be either. The point is that schools should have this tool if they choose to use the tool. Communities should have the tool. States should have the tool, but nobody should be mandated to do it.
Should the teachers wear their weapons outside so everybody can see it, including little kids, presumably, or should they conceal them so that there's that element of surprise?
Look, this is an issue that is best decided by local communities and by states. It is not going to be appropriate in every location, but it is going to be appropriate in some places, like Texas has determined and like Polk County, Florida has determined.
Texas does it. Do you think teachers should be able to carry assault weapons since presumably they may face assault weapons? Do you have an opinion on that?
I don't think assault weapons in schools carried by any school personnel is the appropriate thing. But again, this is an issue that I think is best decided at the local level by communities and by states.
But a student could legally carry an assault weapon, a student over 18.
Not in schools they can't.
Okay, so you still want the schools to be gun-free zones, except for the teachers?
I think schools have to be protected like every other large gathering place. We protect stadiums, we protect theaters, we protect airports, and we need to make sure that schools are protected in the same way. They have our most valuable asset, our students.
In other words, the policy is to punt. We're going to punt. I'm going to pass. I'll take a pass.
Everybody says I'm racist, but check this out. Puerto Rican teachers, they should be able to carry switchblades. Chinese, nunchucks.
Call.